guys, we're filming. So, welcome to Homes and Cooking. I think we missed February. It was a short month and it went fast. So, a little bit of interesting tidbits. First of all, the market is pretty stable. Not a ton of houses, but prices, when homes are priced right, they're going fast. Obviously, we're zip code oriented, so different numbers in different zip codes. But all seems well. The famous buyer broker agreement seems to be sailing along with most sellers having no issues paying commissions because you know what? They want buyers that are qualified coming to their houses. What a surprise. Anyway, we had a meeting at the office with a home insurance broker. I've actually dealt with her before. They're very knowledgeable. In fact, they had so much knowledge that I actually have to have notes because even though it's a little confusing, don't worry. If you have a good person representing you, or if you even have a good insurance broker on your own, it can all be figured out. But there's a little bit more going on, as we all know. The main thing is everyone's holding their breath that State Farm will stay in California. We have State Farm. We got renewed, I think, right before the fires. Whoopsie. Went up a little bit. It wasn't horrible, and we live in Old Solana Beach, where, yes, there can be brush, but regardless of that, it seems like the most important thing is going to be, as a seller or as a buyer, the minute you decide to put your house on the market, call your own insurance broker, give them the scenario that you're going to be changing addresses eventually, and you don't have to be specific, and what are their requirements going to be in order for whoever buys your house to be able to use the same company. I don't know how much they can tell you because truthfully, most of the information is after someone is in escrow, which is sort of confusing to me because when you still have your house, you should get all the knowledge. But anyway, what do I know? I'm just here to help. What is important, though, that when a buyer finds a home, obviously get all the information you can from the listing agent about the insurance situation on the house that somebody's interested in. Then everything goes together, and on the first day of escrow, you, as an agent, can certainly help your buyer because they don't know all the stuff that we know or we're supposed to know. So you as an agent will call the couple of insurance brokers that you work with, give them the address of the house, and say, give me the scoop. Tell me everything and let me know if you have a company that will back up the home insurance. That should be workable, and you should have that knowledge within a couple of days. What's interesting to me, though, and I found this out just on a client lately, I didn't know. In the old days, which was like 2 years ago, we could get home insurance the day we were closing. It was like call up a broker, they look up the house, bingo boingo, you're insured. Well, now it's on the first day that you're in escrow, which makes no sense because the seller's already gone. Anyway, what will happen is when you're filling out the information on the house, and you'll probably have to ask the listing agent considerable questions about this, is they run a ton of insurance questions about your house, about your new house. Like the really important things, I'm gonna check my notes to make sure I'm telling you the same thing. It is, oh, and what's interesting to me, some insurance companies, I mean companies, not the broker, the person that's giving you the insurance, like State Farm, and the broker can be Joe Smith, or you could go directly to State Farm. But sometimes they will do a drive-by inspection of the home you're buying. If you're buying, say, a home in Carlsbad, they're newer, they're not that different from each other. You can see the roof. They're crazy about making sure that your roof is just like brand new now. I'm kidding. I have to be kidding or I go crazy. But they will actually do a dry-by inspection. That makes sense. However, the norm is 30 to 60 days after a new house is closed escrow, the insurer will send somebody by, or send a drone by, or send Elon Musk's rocket by, I don't know. But they come by and they do a drive-by inspection. They're looking for brush, obviously. They're looking for landscaping. Now they're looking for cracked driveways, which we used to have a driveway that looked like it should be in Italy, in a beautiful old part of Italy. We did have it repaved, but now they're looking at driveways. Anyway, they're looking at driveways. They're looking at anything that could be a fire risk. They're looking at roofs as much as they can see them. If your roof is patched, and it's a perfectly good patch, they may not like that patch. They may want it repatched. They're not going to tell you to get a new roof. They just want that area to be up to their standards. A lot of people are just getting solar and getting a deal on a new roof. But they're looking for that type of thing. They're looking to make sure your electrical panel is fairly new or really up to date. I mean, it all makes sense, but to me, it should all be done at the time of the home inspection. Bring in the insurer inspection. But you know, I just go by common sense, but I'm here to help you. And all this stuff that we know up front now is gonna make an escrow go just as smooth as it should. I've heard now that some companies are obviously taking away parts of what they're insured. They don't like the roof, they can take that part off. They don't like the landscaping, I don't know how you take the land. Anyway, your insurance broker will be a wealth of knowledge. I'm just giving you a little snippet of what I learned at the meeting, where everybody's heads were literally spinning. The newest thing, and don't even ask me to go into this, is some condo projects. The insurer, once again, the guy giving you the insurance, wants to have that roof part of the insurance. That roof has to insure like it was a house, which doesn't make sense to me, because what if it's a row of condos? Are they going to chop them up? But anyway, that's just what came out in the meetings. Some people are not being able to buy in a certain condo complex because of this. Some people, it's fine. As agents, we're not privy to the HOA docs or rules and regulations, but we're just going to have to be like squeaky wheels and find out everything we possibly can when somebody picks out a house that they want to buy. So it's not as scary as it sounds, because I tried to make this a little bit light and humorous, because we were all sitting at this meeting. There had been 40 of us going, huh, what, huh? But if you're buying cash, no hay problema. You don't need any of this. However, when my clients buy cash, I tell them they absolutely, just to make me happy and themselves happy, you have to have a home insurance policy. But we don't need that to close. However, that is something that I really recommend. I can't make them do it, but I recommend it. But if you're going to get a loan, another person that's going to tell you everything that you need from their end is what they need from their end. So working with a great lender, I have two that I think are both great, but working with a lender you have a lot of communication with is going to be crucial. So anyway, aren't you glad you called? Oh wait, you didn't call. However, if you have any questions, we will get it all figured out. It won't be that bad. It's just a lot of extra things like the buyer's broker agreement and now this insurance issue in California and probably a lot of other states. So anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Gloria Gillette, Coldwell Banker, Del Mar. And my number is all over the internet. San Diego Coastal Homes is my website, which has the cooking show and the real estate show. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon. Okay, beeping out. Beep, beep.